That seemed loud. All right, welcome everybody to the January 22nd meeting of the City of Franklin Municipal Planning Commission. Appreciate everybody being here. We will start our agenda with the minutes from our December meeting. Do I have a motion?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any items that are not on tonight's agenda that you would like to come to the commission and discuss, please come forward and we'll hear your thoughts. All right, I see none. We'll move on to announcements. Catherine?
Nothing this evening.
Come on, at least one. All right, then we'll move on to the election of officers for this year. Do I have a motion?
I nominate Mike Hathaway as chairman.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Now for the vice chair.
I nominate Roger Lindsay, vice chair.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Any discussion on that?
I guess not.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. All right, thank you, guys. Then we'll move to the, well, first of all, we have anybody that wants to consider items that are not on tonight's agenda that would like for us to consider those items, please come forward. All right, seeing none, then we'll move on to the consent agenda. If there's any items, these are all considered non-controversial. If there's any items that you would like as the audience, staff, or commission to remove from consent to be discussed tonight, please let me know. As of right now, item 27 is proposed to be removed from consent, so if we can add that to the consent agenda to become non-consent. Any others? All right, I see none, then I will entertain a motion.
Move for approval as amended.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Then we'll move to item number 20, which is consideration of ordinance 2015-01 to be entitled ordinance to rezone 0.56 acres from specific development residential district to specific development residential district. I'm sorry, the first is SDR 0, and the second would be SDR 8.1 or 8.0, located at Hill Drive, 509 Hill Drive. Staff?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is the cottages at 509 Hill Drive, PUD. The applicant's proposing 4 units on approximately 0.56 of an acre on Hill Drive near the intersection with West Main Street. The site has a single stream and 60-foot stream buffer adjacent to the most eastern boundary. The development does meet the land use plan's intentions, and the development form, the connectivity, and the proposed development would exceed the minimum residential requirements for a traditional neighborhood design, adds a sidewalk link where none exists today, and the proposed elevations are a compatible height with the ordinance and surrounding land uses. Staff recommends approval of the ordinance that's before you today.
All right, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, anybody in the audience that's not part of the application, would they like to come forward and speak to this proposal? All right, I see none. Is there someone representing the applicant?
Good evening. My name is Johnson Bullard. I'm with Kaiser Vogler Design, representing the applicant. Thank you, Chairman, members of the Planning Commission. Appreciate you being here tonight to discuss this project. We've been working very closely with staff on this, and for the past several months, and we're very excited to see it come to fruition. We feel we've designed a tremendous project here that's in keeping with the context of the surrounding neighborhood. Also has a unique opportunity to act as a catalyst for the kind of urban infill development that Franklin can support at this time. So we're in full agreement with all the terms and conditions of approval set forth by staff, and respectfully ask for your approval of this project. If you have any questions at this time, I'm happy to help.
Thank you. All right, do I have a motion?
Move for approval with staff conditions.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All right, seeing.
I was just going to say, at the neighborhood meeting, people were very favorable, I think.
Very excited.
And so that was good. And the location was kind of interesting, so it really works, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think this is a good example of a good infill development.
Good, thank you. All right, any other discussion? Seeing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 21,
Thank you.
consideration of Resolution 2015-05 to be entitled a resolution approving a development plan for cottages at 509 Hill Drive PUD subdivision. Staff?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Same comments as before. The one project consideration I didn't mention previously is there is no history of flooding on this site, and there are no floodplain issues associated with it. Staff recommends approval with conditions.
All right, thank you. Anyone in the audience that would like to speak to this item? Okay, someone representing the applicant? You look
That is me
familiar?
again. Johnson Bullard, hello.
All right. Anything else? You're good? Okay. Then is there a motion?
Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Point of order.
Oh,
Point of order.
yes.
Needs to be with, is it with or without
Move
staff's
for
condition?
approval with conditions, staff recommendations.
Okay, was that the appropriate second? All right. Okay, then, any other comments? All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you.
All right, item 27. Cool Springs East subdivision final plat, section 1, revision 2, lots 5 and 6, located at 9009 and 9021 Carruthers Parkway. Staff?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The applicant has requested that we defer this plat until the next Planning Commission meeting, and has also agreed in writing to waive their 60-day requirement per Tennessee state law. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone in the audience that wants to speak to this? All right, is there someone that, from the applicant, that wants to speak? Otherwise, we'll just take a motion. All right, I see none,
I
then
moved-
I'll entertain a motion.
I
Ms.
move
Peter?
to defer and note that they have waived their right for the 60-day action.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 32. Williamson Square subdivision final plat, revision to previously platted setbacks and removal of a drainage easement on 17.29 acres located at 1111 Murfreesboro Road. Staff.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. This plat reduces the setback on the northern boundary from 100 feet to 50 feet. This plat was deferred at the October Planning Commission with the request that Planning Commission first hear the rezoning and development plan. The Planning Commission did give a favorable recommendation to that development plan in the December meeting. And the 50-foot setback is consistent with the buffer that would be required for the use proposed in the development plan, and therefore staff is recommending approval of this setback.
Okay, thank you. All right, anybody in the audience that wants to speak to this item, if you would come forward. All right. If you want to come to the podium and tell us who you are and where you live, please.
Actually, I thought you were acting for a representative for the project. I see Greg sitting over here.
So if that's what you are, then we'll definitely take that comment, but I was looking for interested citizens.
Okay.
Is that you?
We'll let this guy speak.
Okay.
Sorry, my name is Michael Garrigan. I'm with Dale & Associates, 516 Heather Place in Nashville. I'm here on behalf of the applicant. Happy to answer any questions that you might have.
All right. Do I have a motion?
Move for approval with staff conditions. Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Ms. Pearson?
I just have a question on the commentary on the legislation. It says something about reverting back, but that would be if the rezoning and development plan are not approved.
Right, the
correct?
development plan is still before BOMA right now. It hasn't been approved.
It has not been.
Right, so if there was something that BOMA decided to change on that development plan, that would change the use, or for whatever reason, the more stringent zoning ordinance would apply, so that, I guess what I was getting at is if the use were to change and the buffer would need to be larger than 50 feet, if you did approve the 50-foot setback, but a larger buffer would be required, the buffer would be the ruling standard.
Thank you.
So, does that make sense? Okay.
All right, any other comments? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it.
Thank you.
Item 33, reconsideration of Through the Green PUD subdivision final plat, Section 2, Revision 4, 5 lots containing 222 attached residential units on 14.72 acres. Staff?
You take it up.
Okay. Thank you. All right, anyone in the audience would like to speak to this item? Seeing none, then I'll consider a motion.
I move for reconsideration. Is that the, is that?
Yes.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. Any discussion? All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Therefore, we'll move to item 34. Through the Green PUD subdivision final plat, Section 2, Revision 4, 5 lots containing 222 attached residential units on 14.72 acres. This is the motion we need to reconsider. Does staff want to make any comments before we could reconsider the motion?
Comments are the same as the last time we considered this particular item.
Okay, thank you. Anyone in the audience wants to speak to this item? All right, then I will entertain a motion.
Move for approval with conditions.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Any other non-agenda items, staff?
We'll have some next time.
Please. All right, then I will consider a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
All right, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.